What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more Noita. So, we're going to jump back in. We're going to try to get another run going. I'm bummed about some of the recent ones that we've lost. It feels like we keep getting these, like, almost runs where there's good potential, and then I just throw it because I'm bad. So I say this all the time, but I swear to fucking God I mean it. We are going to be slow and careful this time. I'm going to try to fight all of my inner, machinations that drive me to be stupid and fast and impulsive. And we are going to just lock the hell in. I'm not going to talk about the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards or nuts or shit-flavored ice cream or any of that. We're just going to chill. You got this? Lock in? Thank you. So I don't know. With that in mind, Mira, maybe just come up with a prediction? Whatever you're feeling. He's calling it. He's going to die in less than 5. No shot. Don't Paul and Cobain against an HM wall. Yeah, nothing careful like that. And this is going to be one of those runs, by the way. Is this working? It is. Aim a little better, though. This is going to be one of those runs, by the way, where I might err on the side of not trying out things that we find. And I know people hate that sometimes, but I am instead determined to get this run off the ground enough to get back to a parallel world. No choice awards, I'm out. Come here. Somebody mentioned in the YouTube comments how I should just shoot from the top of the mountain rather than flying up and down, so I figured let's try it. Yeah, no content, Wash. No content whatsoever. Holland, we survived 60 minutes. 60 minutes is easy. I love the portal death. That was just cinema. It is funny. It is funny. Yeah, I'm still gonna yap, Wash. I'm still gonna yap. Just the actual play, I'm gonna try to go low and slow, and we might make some boring choices. After some struggle to find the proper driver, I updated everything, and now shit is so different. Really, Roadwolf? Catch everyone up on YouTube. Roadwolf noticed through, like, low music that we play during the pre-stream that his audio, like, he wasn't hearing shit right, and he's been on a crusade to find this over the last several days. So much snow to shovel, man. Winter needs to fuck off. I feel you, dude. We still have, like, I tried to go out for a walk today, and there are literally still, like, sidewalks just totally covered in snow. Hey, what's up, Naf? Welcome in. Does your mom ever bring up Reese's Puffs and everything he has achieved? No. My mom, actually, she definitely knows what, like, my, streamer name is. I don't know what you would call it, my screen name, my holster, my handle. But she never really, like, directly refers to it or anything. I can't think. She'd probably laugh a little bit if she said it, because it's, like, kind of silly, But my parents largely are kind of just like, hey, they're very supportive. They're kind of just like, yeah, what you're doing seems cool. Don't quit your day job, but seems cool. They're very supportive overall, but they're also very admitting of being like, I don't get it. I don't get it, but, cool. Crunch, have you watched House? House MD or House the horror movie? Didn't deal with driveway, all hard, heavy pack snow. That's what bothered me is that now I know everything. I was missing something here. I was pissed off that I could be missing so much shit every time. Hey, well, at least it's solved now, man. My mom plays Doles when House MD. I've watched House MD. I don't think I've seen literally all of it. I don't think I've seen literally all of House, but I've watched a lot of it. A while back, that was Leah and I's, like, going to bed show. Anybody have that? Have a TV in their bedroom and sometimes put a show on to, like, fall asleep to? Leah and I would watch House. A good one to sleep to. Online name. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Blue. The Loud House Retold. I do recommend that if anybody here likes wacky Japanese horror, check out House, the movie. It's insane. You watch Dateline? Noit run with mom has to be in the works. It's been mentioned by chat before. I don't know if my mom would be here for it. Crunchpuff always puts me to sleep. That's the goal. I either fall asleep to streams or lo-fi. Yeah, I leave streams on while we sleep a lot these days, because I'll generally be lurking in, like, a buddy's stream or something. You remember the season when he's in therapy for the start? No. Sorry, Beefy, I don't. I love the episode where it's not lupus. You watch Dateline. The Platform is a great suspense movie in Spanish, I think. Before I moved out, there used to be stupid o'clock cop shows like Cop Squad, Brit Cops. Interesting. We really just had the one big one of those here, at least for like reality TV, and that was Cops, which is a pretty horrible program at the end of the day. I was leading up to an awesome hint. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, I remember really enjoying House overall. I also like procedural shows. I was talking about this the other day, but one kind of big issue IMO with modern TV is how stuff has gotten like overly serialized. You know, a lot of people talk about kind of like the golden age of TV in like the late 90s, early 2000s, when some really big, really influential shows came out that started to have more serialized plots. Stuff like The Wire and The Sopranos and Twin Peaks and some stuff like that that was kind of bringing in like the idea that, you know, it wasn't just an episodic premise every time, but those shows still did generally have episodic premises. And I was talking about this the other day because we've started watching Downton Abbey again, where it's so interesting the way, if you just look back like 20 years, single episodes of shows used to be set up so differently. And each episode would generally have kind of like an A plot that was resolved within the episode. But then there would be, you know, B and C plots and stuff happening that stretches throughout, you know, and actually is a little more serialized and happening episode to episode with like season arcs and stuff. But nowadays it feels like everything is just built to have like super serialized, nothing resolves within each episode, no singular identity to any given episode. And it's interesting, kind of a bummer. You know, I was noting it with like, there was this Downton episode with this really, really dramatic event. And because the show generally does still operate with like each episode will have an A plot that resolves, the big dramatic event happened in the middle of the episode and was not a cliffhanger. You know, and it's like, if that show were made this year, that 100% would have been the end of the episode and a cliffhanger, and this plot would have been divided across these two episodes, rather than, you know, be just one contained thing. And I don't know, I miss it sometimes, man. The more I watch some older stuff, and we see shows that are really built for that TV format of having like a plot within each episode, it's nice. And I wish more shows would do that. Always update your drivers. Lost was a breakthrough? Yeah, Lost is a great one. Lost is a great example. What's up, G? I've never watched any Walker, Texas Ranger. All in the Family? I haven't watched that either. Yeah, I love The Sopranos. Love The Sopranos. TV shows are just made to be released a season at a time on the streaming services and binge watches ungainly long movies. It's bleak. Yeah, it's not... Like, TV and movies are supposed to serve different purposes. And they're not as much at this point, you know? And Lost is actually a great example because Lost has a very serialized plot. There's drama and mystery unfolding over, you know, season-long arcs and stuff. But every single fucking Lost episode has an A plot, which is the flashbacks of one specific character. And you're like, this episode's about Sun. And we're going to follow her backstory. And there's going to be something that's a conflict that's introduced and resolved in her backstory. And it's going to contribute to the stuff happening on the island and so on, you know. It's a format we're losing. It's a format we're losing, man, and I think we all like it, so we gotta try to not lose it, you know? Not to say that there isn't room for the other way as well. You know, I'm not saying, you know, a show like Game of Thrones or whatever that doesn't have a thing inside of each plot is bad. I'm just saying it shouldn't always be that way. Oh, people love Barry, yeah. Probably why I love the Magnus Archives. There's a single story that... The homophobic vase episode, but then there's also the story outside of that builds throughout the whole series. Yeah, exactly. It used to just be the way that TV was made. My roommates and I have been talking about this a lot. Because it's interesting. It's a really stark contrast. I swear, if you look out for this, you'll notice the difference. If you compare to shows from, you know, 20 years ago to now, this is a really consistent thing, and it's rare to see things done in the way I'm talking about. Peak serial pacing was Deep Space Nine. I haven't watched it, Yuko, but one of my roommates loves it. Big time DS9 fan, so I've wanted to. I've heard Shrinking's very good as well. I haven't watched it. I have heard Shrinking is good. Yeah, another like purely serialized but very good show is Severance. I loved Severance. You know, Succession was another amazing show that just came out recently. There's plenty of great stuff that does the super serialized route. I'm just saying we shouldn't totally lose the other way either. You know, in what is like serious television. We also get more shows that have an actual ending. That's one way to look at it, yeah. That's fair. In the Heat of the Night. I don't know that one. This is the A-plot of the stream right now. Enjoy Voyager and DS9 more than Next Generation. I've watched incredibly little Star Trek. Like, I've seen episodes of a bunch of the different ones. Just, you know, around, you know, watching, just existing on the planet. I've seen some Star Trek. But I've never actually gone through and watched any of the shows. It wasn't like a thing in my house to watch Star Trek, you know? If anything, we were, I guess, like a light Star Wars family. My brother and I and my mom all loved Star Wars. My dad doesn't like any sci-fi or fantasy whatsoever. Kind of been a lifelong goal of mine to get him to enjoy any sci-fi or fantasy media. But it's truly like he kind of just shuts down the second that there's any fantasy stuff, any kind of fantasy proper noun introduced. It's just not for him. Seems fine, not Ted Lasso. I like Ted Lasso. I was kind of losing interest in it by the last season. I'm not going to lie to you. How does someone not like fantasy? Yeah, I don't know. Don't drown? Not even like the Orville? What's the Orville? Sorry, let me catch up a little bit. I know I've been gaming. If you want a fantastic illustration of the utter dog shit that is released in full for binge watching, look at how much better season 3 and 5 of The Expanse are compared to season 4. Interesting. I haven't watched The Expanse. I know people like it. Another one of those like Netflix shows that I've wanted to watch for a long time is Dark. I've heard Dark is quite good. I think it was for stream platforms that made the change in the end. Binge watch culture. Yeah, exactly. It makes you want to watch the episode right away. It's 100% that. And now streaming services are backtracking on it and trying to release stuff not in binge format because it decreases the cultural impact of it, which hurts it as a show. The staying power of a lot of these shows is the fact that week over week, people have something to talk about. It's an extended event. Oh, that's Seth MacFarlane's series. You notice the framing, the way scenes are set up? Older films' huge moments used to be the whole frame to draw your eyes to the center, points of interest, changing how scenes are displayed to create shareable phone screen. Yeah, 100%. Everything like that. And it's the whole classic thing that there's articles about nowadays of like Netflix execs are saying like, please make sure to repeat the plot and explain stuff. People are looking at their phones. So on. Legit thinking Dark. I love Dark. Yeah, I've gotten it recommended a bunch of times. I've meant to watch it. All right, Temu Star Trek from Seth MacFarlane. Interesting. Sad days. But I mean, it's at least being very widely recognized. And I do think we're kind of hitting a breaking point where the average consumer is becoming more and more aware of kind of like the algorithm and brain rot and so on and so forth. And wanting to like have a slightly more authentic experience. You know, like despite the fact that DJs are such a big thing now and AI music is coming out, man, people love seeing live music. People love seeing live music, and I do not see that going away. You know what I mean? There's some shit where I can get pretty doomer about AI and stuff sometimes, and same thing with like I'm talking about right now. These corporations are fucking ruining TV and movies and shit, but at the end of the day, I think there is this internal compass within all of us that still does just like good shit. That likes authentic, good shit sometimes. And my hope is that that will persevere, you know what I mean? Also, what's up, Mags? How the hell are ya? Oh, Andor rocks. I love Andor. I love Andor. And yes, Andor is a great example of, I think, I like the Star Wars attachment, but I think it almost holds it back because people don't want to watch it thinking it's like another Star Wars show. And it's like a very serious drama. It is not the same vibe at all. I've taken too much damage, by the way. I'm not playing quite as slow and careful as I said I was going to, which is a classic, obviously. Really enjoying Primal. Oh, I've watched a couple episodes of Primal. And yeah, Night of the Seven Kingdoms has been good so far. Much dark, my brain was left hurting. Interesting. Shouldn't have mentioned house. My points are creaming. It's a good topic, though. We needed something to yap about. Every now and then, you know, this is something I have to get better at as a streamer, is just, like, remembering prompts and summoning, you know, anecdotes out of my head and shit. But I always want something to yap about, and it's great when I have, like, a topic like this that I guess I have enough to say, you know? Because I watch a lot of TV and movies, man. I love TV and movies. I'm excited to probably watch some episodes of Downton later tonight with my roommates while I eat buffalo chicken. Hey, what's up, the boars? Cookie on tablet, because I don't remember. Have you done one particular thing? Sure, Horabets, go ahead. NL's the king? Yeah, no, NL is the king. Yes, Cole, I've said it before, and I've said it again. He's my number one inspiration, aspiration. He rocks, he rolls. I love Northern Lion. He's the funniest man alive. Maybe not the funniest man alive, but you get what I'm saying. I'm a big fan. I've been watching NL for like 10 years. I'm afraid I literally revert into just like NL mimicry sometimes on the stream as a kind of just default base state. I don't watch him as much these days, though, because most of the time that I'm watching that kind of content now, I'm, like, watching other small streamers and stuff. But that's sort of just, I don't know, you know, a part of getting into streaming. Hey, Leah, thank you for the 3 gifted subs. I appreciate you. Holy, let's go. NL's pretty goated. I also really love Germa. I never watched much Germa, but I have heard he's great. Leah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I haven't been watching much NL these days, but I still do sometimes. I want to watch all his Mugenic stuff. I used to back in the day, just working from home. I would literally just be sitting, you know, doing my work, sitting on the couch with my work laptop, watching NL VODs, Dan VODs, stuff like that. Watch more Germa. All right. That is a good one. It was approved, but I think you can word it better. Okay. I trust Mir. Yep. Huge. Okay, let's find some wins or something. This is pretty good exploration so far, though. We got a little more hurt than we needed to at the very start, but we're going pretty slow now. Almost all tablet kills. Ooh, that's a nice wand. Genuinely a nice wand. I'm a fan, man. Burn that shit. We can? Or actually, no. I have like 1,000,000 of these bolts. Why am I being so stingy? One of them will do the trick there. Leah, what a kiss ass. Okay, guys, don't panic. Hatsune Miku still paved a way to sell live tickets for AI. No need to wake up. They just... another, like, AI artist just got, like, a big record deal, I know. Whatever that means when an AI artist gets a record deal. A little bit taken. Bad idea to switch to the tablet. We've been getting lots of projectile hits. We've been getting lots of projectile hits on the tablet here where I'm like, I'm only getting 1 gold. Whoops. Oh my god, you're so lucky, bro. Good thing with the lantern kick, though. The vision was real. Tell Oatmeal I love him? No. Nutter. Shall I go see if I can visit Bridgerton set? Yes. No, if you'd rather not, dude, do not take a day trip just for me, though that does sound sick. I'm paraphrasing here and putting in a bit of my own flair, but Horabets was trying to get you to think on stuff you've translated. On stuff you've translated. That was sick. I don't know. I translated the thing that said bring treasure here. Should I bring a tablet up there? I feel like I already did that. Okay, it's something to think about. Something to think about. Sometimes I wish I didn't have a moral compass, because between NFTs and AI, I'm smart enough I could have been rich. I feel that. I feel that, like, big time, like, this is gonna come across much cockier than I intended to. But entering the corporate world and climbing my way up has not been as difficult as I anticipated it to be, because people are stupid as fuck. And when you enter the workforce, you realize that you work with a lot of stupid fucking people, and then it's really not difficult to, like, you know, just do a decent job and then be recognized as someone who can do a decent job, and then you'll be given more work and so on and so forth, and it like goes okay. But I have personally started to kind of feel the toll of just... I've kind of personally started to feel the toll of just feeling so personally misaligned with, like, my company and what they do and what they kind of stand for and what my work actually contributes to and stuff, that it does, I don't know, it wears on me. I can't see myself doing it super long term. You know, it's almost one of those things where, like, maybe ignorance is bliss and it's better to be stupider and not think about it. Only rather not, because it will remind me what I'm missing out and make me all sad. Oh no, it'd be a great day out. It probably would be fun, right? Hey, 30 bits. I appreciate you, Mira. Where you work, you won't have control over big macro stuff like that. Yeah, you just won't. And 100 bits from Nutter. Yo, thank you. I appreciate you. Only been here 6 months and I'm feeling like that cooked. Yeah, Billy, I'm sorry. It does not get better. At least in my experience, for me, it does not get better. And most of the kind of, like, advice you see around this kind of thing, because this happens to fucking everybody, by the way. This happens to fucking everybody, so it's a well-documented and well, you know, established thing. The advice is basically just to reframe it in your head, you know, and be like, I'm doing this because it affords me these other things in my life. Or whatever, which, like, is what you're doing, but is also bleak as fuck, and is just a fancy ribbon put on a shitty situation. You know what I said? You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, three babies? The worker's mantra of corporate life is productivity. Management has the mantra of squeezing the worker and paying the least. Literally. I'll see the answer for everything, yeah. Sounds like a therapist. I'm imagining that's the kind of thing a therapist would say. I should go to therapy. I would like to. I just, like, you know, basically am lazy and haven't taken the time to set it up and plan for, like, how I would do it and get to it in life. You know, always find the bad and stuff, focus on what you can't control. It's true, but there kind of, like, are varying amounts, and you have different amounts of involvement and stuff, you know? But it's true. A lot of the time, because we're forced to participate in this system, it helps to control what you can, like you said. And for me, a big part of it is I've just decided to start seeking my fulfillment elsewhere. You know what I mean? I've said it many times. I love... Oh, my tit. That was not slow and careful, chat. I love streaming so much, and I derive a lot of, like, personal fulfillment, and, like, I feel like I put all of my ambition into this and stuff like that. Where I've just kind of... That is the way that I am personally dealing with it right now, you know? And obviously, I hope that someday it could get me out of the job as well, but realistically, this helps me deal with my... The you know, banality of my day job, because I have an outlet for, like, actually feeling like I'm working towards something that I care about and that, you know, I can control and so on. Hey, what's up, Squiggy? We're trying to put food on Crunch's table. Thank you, Billy. Life isn't shit. You just need to look at it differently. Exactly. Sean Quick, welcome in. Do we want to deep dive into the origins of capitalism? No. That's okay, Sean Quick. Thank you for offering. We're just you know, we're just waxing philosophical about why capitalism can suck. While we dig, and honestly, I should get out of here, man. I've picked up some stuff. I've picked up some decent stuff. For world, all businesses would be cooperatives. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what... I'm not qualified to say what a perfect world would look like. I'm not qualified to say what a perfect world would look like, but I am qualified to say that the current way doesn't seem to be working. Careful, 31 HP on first floor. We have been going pretty slow and not really charging straight into stuff. Let's get into politics, yeah. Yeah? Does suck. We have a lot of things from it. We do. Sure. I'm not saying capitalism has not done anything for society as a whole. Chicken nuggets should be free. Okay. Not our best floor 1 at the end of the day. We also have no way to get out of the Holy Mountain before we look at these wands, at least. Trash. Trash. Very okay. Sparkle with trigger. Finally, something that's not bad. Nutter with the gifted sub. Yo, thank you. I appreciate you, buddy. For real. Thank you, thank you. I don't like them. Oh, it's all shitty. It's all shitty. Let's go faster projectiles. Faster projectiles can be good. Buy this for the spark bolt trigger, but let's go naked wands first. Don't worry, the luck transaction is pending. I went through 3 therapists before I found the one that is working. I struggle with it being a weekly thing, even a fortnightly thing, so while it's advised to keep it CBT at a regular pace, doing it monthly works better for me for how I process each session. That could work for you too. That's true. That's a good point to think about, Mira. Got sub extra special 69. Let's go, Nutter. Okay, 12 mana charge is really bad. We're not going to use you for anything. How many channel points for Get Naked? We gotta... I don't know, Billy. We're gonna have to see what the demand is like for that. You are probably our best firing wand. Certainly. But we can't actually really chain you into anything that good. And this can hurt me, so don't shoot that back at me. This is kind of better than nothing, I guess. Interesting. Look how these are so similar but different. A trail of fiery particles. A tail of fire. 1 billion channel points to set up an OnlyFans. I think the big channel point redeem we have to put in. The big channel point redeem we have to put in is like 2.5 million. Something like that. Something like 2.5 million for me to get a tattoo. That's the difference. It might matter someday. I guess. I think I understand the difference. But yeah, sure. Why not? That's good thinking. So that one kind of tails right behind it with fire. Versus this one is probably going to leave sparks that kind of like linger. Yeah, the sparks actually fall. And also it leaves little sparks on my wand. Your recharge is 0.43, so we can speed you up like this. That'll be okay. It's not going to be amazing, but it's better than nothing for this next floor, I think. $2.5 million to spend a 12-hour stream with nothing but a repetitive song playing constantly in the background. I think that's going to do okay. We are going to get bottlenecked eventually with our output, but it would take a while to get there. I could actually grab one of these doubles instead, but no, I can't. I have no money. No, I can't. I have no money. And I have no way to get out of here. We have zero way to not collapse the Holy Mountain. Actually, can you dig through brickwork? My guess is no. Yeah. You don't dig. Oh. Are those digging through the floor a little bit? If I sat here and fired for like an eternity, would it dig through the floor at all? No, right? No, okay, yeah. I was like, this isn't working, right? I do kind of like Slime Ball for digging on the next stage, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I think it is worth keeping right now as a little digging. Floor dig real question? Sure, that's an actual backseat question. Tell me. I know someone that had an emote coffee cup redeem at like 4 million points or something. Very first redeem, he increased it to 10 million. Make me want to play Noita. I just lost a 50-hour game to Polymage. That is rough. Doubters say no, believer know that it digs slow and steady. Hey, what's up, Inky? Welcome back. Noita's going well so far. Kinda. No, it's just staining. Okay. Does not damage brickwork at all. Alright. Let's go, chat. This holy mountain's beefed. Currently on a god run trying to do one of the hidden quests. Nice. Please don't tell me about it, because I don't really know about any quests so far. In fact, I don't think I've completed a single one. I don't even really know what a quest would be in this game. No, go straight over to Kush Caverns. Go 100% straight over to Kush Caverns. And yes, thank you for asking if it was a real backseat question. I really appreciate that. You technically have Holy Mountain digging, but it is very obscure and scuffed. Okay, that's okay then. That's okay. The first quest you've completed was the tutorial, I guess. Oatmeal cam? Okay, alright, hold on. Haven't you talked to the NPC with the exclamation point over their head? Alright, oatmeal cam time, everybody. Hold on, oatmeal. Think I hit off the peace pipe first? He is very pleased. He loves getting this kind of attention. You see how he just settles in? And he's just like, okay. All right, Leah. There's your oat cam. As soon as I tried to take him off, he complained. I tried to move him and he goes, Rawr. Okay. There. My cats both hate being held. Yeah, Gizmo's like that. Gizmo doesn't like being held. She'll tolerate it for like a moment, but like it's not very chill. Oatmeal loves to be held. Oatmeal's the biggest lap cat I've ever had in my life. He legit, like, if I move my laptop off my lap and he's across the room, he'll, like, jump up and run over. Oatmeal, okay, he's just, okay. Bye. Where you going? Okay, bye. All right, take you back to the game. Yep. Dangerous place to pause past me. Be careful. Oop. Yep. Yep. Way too close for comfort there. That was greed. I have to stay farther back. We said we're going to be careful today. Let's mean it. Whew. My orange cat just screams at me for food. Oatmeal does scream a lot. He is a cat who yells. And my mom's cat, the kitty I had, would just accept raspberries to the tummy. That's crazy. Modi would do that. Modi likes raspberry to the tummy. Okay. A lot of fumes. Don't go gold sicko mode. It's okay to not get all the money. Focus on staying alive. Focus making it to the left with the least amount of health loss possible. Alright. Ooh, if you're cold, they're cold. Let Hamus cut you open and crawl inside like on Hoth. No rats. That's what we're not doing tonight. Tonight we're just playing serious. We're not shifting or anything. Alright, we're okay. Stay low and slow. We could be trying to get tablet kills, but they'd be riskier. Eep. God damn it, what was that? Just a little spark? Wasn't careful enough and we paid the price. Just blow that. Blow that like it's a senator's cock. I don't know why I said that one, Jet. Chad, I promise I've never worked as a government-level escort. No shade to anyone who does. Sex workers are just trying to get their buck like the rest of us. Never seen a hot shift. Is it hard? He has a schedule to be stuck to, or as woe is me. Yeah, that's fair. The cats are like that with us, too. Yep. Uh-oh. Careful. That fire starting is insane. Oh, never mind. That guy did it. They're cold. They're cold. Keep the bugs warm by putting them under your armpits. What are you guys talking about? My days as an intern. Yeah, have I told you guys my name is Monica Lewinsky? I ever told you guys that? Funny story. Ooh, hello, heart. Brienne. What's this up here? I would love another potion of some kind, something that's better. Berserkium? I kind of don't care, but a Berserkium vial would be nice. Imagine if that killed him. Okay. I see a bit of gender bent Monica on the bottom right there. I see the vision. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Life's full of its funny little surprises. Turns out Crunchpuff's Monica Lewinsky. What are you going to do? All right. You will receive my tablet. I don't think we really need the Berserkium, but we've got 2 vials that we could empty out now for something we're more interested in. Age has been kind to you. First person to get more attractive 3 decades later. That's not necessarily true. I think it's happened for some people before. You know what I mean? I'm struggling to think of an example immediately right now, but I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure they're out there. All right, where the fuck is KFC? Why we've been going for too long here, man, without a famous bowl. Not like this. Not like this. Nice. Whew. That was actually pretty good timing. I'm going to get some gold out of it. And we can dig with this guy a little bit. Just shitty. It's just shitty and slow. So really should only be, you know, last resort type shit. Denied. All right, we're close. I can smell it. Whew. Just unlocked family trees and eugenics. Dear God, it's not looking good. Nice. I just unlocked the thing before that, or maybe 2 before that. I got the one where it shows, like, your cat's inherent stats that are actually going to get passed down. Here we go. KFC me. Fly me egg. Who are you? Don't go that way. Right. Favorite tablet to get crushed by? Back half of the 10 Commandments. Front half's a little dry. Oop! Land. Got dynamite on it. The tablet just saved my fucking life. Stripe, what's going on? Welcome in, buddy. How you doing? Stripe, I literally... Oh, no! Stripe, I just invoked your name earlier. Your greed sickens me. Do you see that it's fucking Horsefest on Steam right now? Literally Horsefest on Steam. They're horsing out of the damn gourd on Steve right now. On Steam. Berserk me a little bit. I'm looking to do big damage. Actually, 1 second, chat. Getting a call. Hold on. Okay. Let's get back to the Noita. That's all exciting stuff. I appreciate you guys waiting. Sorry I just took that call. Let's get back to it. All right, we're into Kush Caverns now. Chat, next time we'll be talking about the kitties soon to have. I don't know about that, Road Wolf. We're not going full dad core yet. Did I redeem play with oven mitts during a gamba? No, that's only for like special events that we turn those on. Yep, I see you. Bee-hole. I love bee-hole. You're gonna get like a sides cardboard horse as a housewarming gift to yourself? Stripe, I'm gonna get an actual horse and I'm gonna send it to you in Canada. I shouldn't have opened that under the water, by the way. That was stupid as hell. Sister, thank you for the lurk. Hope you enjoy what you're reading. Wet bee-hole. That's a good wand. That's a very good wand, actually. The mana stats are not, like, insane-o good, but for 15 capacity, that wand shits straight into the toilet, no flush. You know what I'm saying? Factored an extra 60 minutes for the pred for everything? Nice, thank you. I appreciate you, Mira. Are you kidding me? Yeah, the mana stats are pretty good. They're pretty good. If we get like an add mana or something, this thing could be bona fide sicko mode. It is decent digging on this floor. Yeah, it's a shitload of dynamite. I wish we could go back up and tinker with it, but alas. Careful. I was about to tinker a little bit, speaking of that. Yeah, some luck's coming through. Give me my tablet back, by the way. Enemy over there. You know what? Back up. Yep. Don't just be here. There's an ant right there. Very worth big ass money. That's some fat money, chat. And it's basically just dynamite, which is good. This one's so long. Too long, man. A real cervix blaster. God, melee immunity against these guys. We're going so sicko mode. Oh. That was not careful gameplay. We should release Modi to his humans, yeah. I'm handling this very poorly. I've taken legit like 40 damage. When you're out of the fly juice, man, that's legit when I start panicking in Noita. When you run out of the levitation juice, it's like, all of a sudden, you can't move anymore. Guys are so bad. Oh, why I wasn't prepared for the cervix blaster? Sometimes leaving the big guys alone. Yeah, honestly, maybe I should have done that. Polymorphine. Alright, we have some pretty good stuff. We have 600 buckaroos. I wouldn't say that we need to stay here. Coming to my office. Shift poly. There's literally zero chance. Careful, I don't want to break that. Oh, it's Flamuxium, it sucks. Leave them up there, that's fine. What's this? Good wand. Fine to lose this guy for the critical plus. Phallic illusions with wands are an evergreen meme amongst the player base. It is in some sense inevitable, I feel. It is. It's just, what are you gonna do? They're kind of phallic. It made me like guffaw. Singly loud explosive laugh. Well, hey, I'm glad to have made you laugh, buddy. Lee's achieving scamp status? What? Alright, I don't need the flummox. There is an egg for Beefyberg. Ignore the sec. I did see that it hurt your throat and chest immensely. I'm sorry it hurt you. I'm sorry that I led to you feeling pain, G. Oh, teased Modi one last time. I didn't even see it. That's a darkness mage down there. You have food, Casey? What kind of food? Can I have it? Pretty effective there. Chicken and rice? I love chicken and rice. I'm a big chicken and rice enjoyer. My guys over there are handling this, man. This is a terrible situation to be in. Careful. Get me out of this. Cat, get me out of this. Oh. Oh. That was scary. These fucking teleporting mages, dude. Yeah, if it spit acid, I could have been genuinely boned. Alright, time to leave. Just come back the way you came. Don't tunnel out. Come back the way you came. Literally almost drowned in goo. Surprise MF Telemage. I hate the Telemages. I mean, honestly, though, the Telemages are fine because they're not Polymages, right? Like, the Telemages are annoying, but they're not Polymages, so they're fine. Polymages are a plague to this planet. Thanks for the memories, pile of gold. You motherfucker. You could drown me in goo anytime. Beefy, time and place. Time, place, and 1 million channel points, please. I fear Polymage more than the High Alchemist. Yeah, I feel like everybody... High Alchemist is not that big of a problem. He stays where he is. He's in one spot. You... Alright, just leave. Just leave this place. Never mind. They're sending me good places. Oop! Where was that? Man. There wasn't anything that good, but delayed spellcast kind of sick. Delayed spellcast kind of sick, but I don't know if it's worth... We only have 41 health, chat. We only have 41 health. Crunch is polyphobic. Meditation cube. Come on. What do you got for me? It's very good. Very good, and I can do something like this. We don't... I mean, we could tinker right now, but we really don't need to. Make this shoot like 3 of these guys for fun. Kind of worse. Whatever. The audio deprivation? Yeah, it is nice. And at some point, we got a b-hole out of here, right? No time like the present and so on? Very similar to the other portal room you get sent to. You hear that water? Sped up spells is innately good for black hole, by the way. Hey, what's up, evil? Well, that's the end of my resources for now. Whatever's here, it's too far away for that. But, curious, right? And, yo, we can still tinker. We can still tinker. Not water, it's tinnitus. Y'all seeing this? We can still tinker outside of the little cum cube. Gotta come back with infinite digging, yeah. Okay. Neat. We got a good wand out of it, man. Love it. Do I care that much about the delayed spell cast up there? Thought process, though? Yeah, we gotta try, right? We gotta look. I was curious about it. Switching to Twitch, just wanted to be different. Do what you gotta do, evil. YouTube or Twitch, it don't matter to me. I just appreciate you guys hanging. The end mage teleport gave good time. Where? Yeah, but honestly, I can't find where he wanted me to go, so... Speaking of audio deprivation, cookie for artistic enjoyment with the other portal. Cookie for artistic enjoyment. Good time in here, Crunch? Hell yeah, Drew, I appreciate you hanging, buddy. Just run. No, I want my tablet. We should just leave. We should just leave. I'm being stupid. I'm being stupid. This is just leave territory. Confidence levels on killing Steve. I'm very confident on killing Steve. I'm not as confident on killing Scott. So... I'm nervous about that. That said, I probably will kill Steve on this next floor. Because I want to be able to tinker. Hey, we got delayed spellcast anyways. 2 of them. And is that ping pong? Is that motherfucking ping pong? You know what we're looking for. I knew I liked this channel the second I saw you being so persistent in Tsushima. I appreciate you, buddy. Gonna catch this stream on Kick. Not Kick. Also, what's happening here, fellas? By the way, extra health 1 off is it for me. Giga Black Hole. Is Giga Black Hole that good? Giga Black Hole, like, kills me. I don't like Giga Black Hole that much, genuinely. The delayed spellcast is good. Everything else here is kind of mid. I guess we take a rock for the road. We take a rock for the road. Pink bombs suck. You're a very good modifier. You're kind of our best wand, but we need better stuff to just make you stronger. I don't know what it's gonna be, though. Hey, with the hydrate. Thank you, Leah. Now is time for the Giga. I kind of don't trust. I know y'all here. I know y'all here are like, you gotta try stuff. We have tried Giga before. It was dangerous. I'm trying to play a safe run right now. I do not need Giga Black Hole. I have regular Black Hole. We genuinely do not need Giga Black Hole. I'm gonna look you guys straight in the jellies and I'm gonna tell you we do not need it. So... Yeah, chat kills. Boring? I'm sorry, Stripe. I get it, but the people in chat who say it's boring, I do get it, but we gotta do this stuff sometimes if we want to get Discovery at this point. It is very hard to get Discovery in Noita. I'm sorry if you hate me, Stripe. I'm sorry. Okay. Keep these around. We have you. We have nothing to dig with except Black Hole as far as getting off this stage. You are very good. But for nothing yet. Giga Booty Hole. Yeah, I could come back for it later, perhaps. There's always time for later. Ping Pong Path, we just need some Lumi, and this motherfucker's gonna sing. Doesn't really do anything for me right now, though. It does increase the lifetime of spells. Is that good for us for some reason? Could it be? You making me aware of Horsefest makes up for it. Okay, hell yeah. I did. I legitimately thought of you the second I saw it. Kana doesn't do shit. What's up, Ramsey? Welcome in. Kana doesn't do dick. What if sped up ping pong black hole? That does sound silly. Let's see what this damage is like. Love the new YouTube vids. Let's go. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you liked them. It's really not very good damage, chat. It's genuinely not very good damage. I'm worried about how not good the damage is. Let me be real with you guys. I'm worried about how not good the damage is. I already have too much crap. Oh, I do not need fucking 3 summon rock spirits. Oh, are you kidding me? Needs more oomph, but I don't really have oomph here. We don't have anything in the shop to give it more oomph. Y'all are gonna say, like, Death Cross, but literally read the name. You have another projectile? I do. I have this one. But this one, if it gets shot back at me, it hurts me. Doesn't it? Oh, wrong one. Oh, it doesn't? I swear to God that... Oh, no, it's the regular arrow, not magic arrow. The regular arrow, not magic arrow. Does slow it down a bit, though. That's Castle. It also has crit chance. Pierced by enemy. Death Cross. Serious suggestion? Sure, Super Dead. Go ahead. I don't promise to take it. Oh yeah, and the wand itself has 35 spread, which is obviously a big problem. We could instead... Still pretty crazy spread, because this also has crazy spread. By carefully casting Ping Pong Death Cross, what would trigger at the statue? You make a wand hit hard enough. I like spread. Yeah, that's fair. I'll try it, but if this kills me, genuinely, Super Dead, 1,000,000 years dungeon. Like, I will be very, very upset. I'll be very, very upset. We help wanding, or is that spoilers? You got to use the cookie system, 3 babies. So if you have somebody you want to tell me, give me a cookie, like Super Dead did. Doesn't really do anything. Banned for a week. Look at the readout of what is happening? What are you talking about? Oh, I forgot the ping pong. Above the shop items? Yeah. I know how that works. What are you talking about? Blue attaches to something. Yeah. Insanely dangerous. Insanely dangerous, just also can kill me. Can kill me big time. Yeah, it doesn't seem like ping pong changed anything. Blue spells are modifiers. Okay, 3 babies. I appreciate you trying to help. I think the advice you're giving, frankly, is a little too remedial. We are beyond that. We are beyond that. I understand how modifiers work. I'm using this modifier at the end here to wrap around and cast my spell again. No. It's not a shush deal. I'm just saying, trust me, I already got that. I already understand that for sure. Hey, what's up, Deegan? Welcome in. That spread is brutal, dude. You don't have a crazy spread, and you have okay stats. That's gonna be okay. That's gonna be okay. Is mana draining a little bit. Big payout, let's go. Curious ping pong would affect Death Cross because its own movement tendencies. Interesting. Crunch ducked IRL. I was scared. Note about crit? Sure, go ahead, Yuko. Is the note that it's 5 times damage? I'm leaving one of you behind. Although, actually, no. Leave this behind instead. Or no, take that one. I'm almost tempted to not heal and save it, but no, we should heal. And then take this. Let's open up a black hole and fuck it. Let's fight stupid. I want to leave this for tinkering. Or actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna. Some fun resources to work with here. Kind of, I guess. I haven't made much yet. I would love to make more, frankly. I'm on fire. Oh my god. Why? Glancing in this game is so hard, chat. I'm trying to read stuff. You can't crit a statue? Oh, yeah, I know that. Weak but enchanting sparkling projectile. Is that what you want? The weak but enchanting? It has crit chance on it? I know the tablet kicking technique. The crazy careful, and he keeps his word by not summoning Steve. Sorry, I am trying to play careful. I'm also trying to read everything, and it's genuinely just very difficult. So I think I'm just gonna have to start ignoring some chat messages, and I'm sorry. I'm not trying to ignore chat messages, just I genuinely want to do well in the game. For this floor, just some dynamite's gonna be okay. Alright. I'm just gonna leave it. Steve could kill us. We'd probably get him with the tablet or with the statue. Yeah, excited about new cat day tomorrow? Let's go, Deegan. I'm stoked for you, buddy. You gotta send pictures in the Discord when you get the new kitty. That little bit of fire! Yeah, I'll try to find Broken Spell again, but I'm not gonna overly prioritize it. Oh! Prioritize just getting resources and being careful. Fire and Puff is like the most notable couple in Noita. That is not just a me thing, Roadwolf. Don't you put me on there. What you thinking on save until break? Sure, Mira. You have full... You can do whatever you want for the predictions. I trust you, Mira. You have creative control over the predictions. Okay, you're mid. Hey, what's up, Jose? Welcome in. And yeah, statue... I know the statue damage readouts are all wrong. Good! Mira needs more power. Stay back. But yeah, it's not just me with fire in Noita. This game is incredibly determined to catch you on fire. Much beyond how flammable real life is. There is probably a mod to fix the statue damage readouts, but then the mods turn off certain achievements, and then we need mods to turn off the achievements getting turned off, and we're just not dealing it. We're just not dealing with it. All right. Slow and steady. Concentrated light, pretty interesting spell. It's a shuffle, yes, though. Do we care enough? Do we care enough? Your capacity's so low, we're not going to use you. Flashback's getting off screen. I know, I'm trying. We've literally had people say it's boring and people say lock in more. I don't know what to do. I'm doing what I think is right. All right. You fucking cunt. All right, up this way. Shoot this guy. Come on, brother. Let's just keep it Parcheesi. Burn. Can't please everyone, Crunch, so start by pleasing yourself, then Leah. You gotta please Leah first, Aga. Not you don't have to, but I'm saying the philosophy should, you know... Alright. Alright, don't please yourself on stream. Yeah, who did that? Somebody did that. Was it DSP? That deplorable piece of shit? Were you doing is entertaining? Okay, yeah. No, sorry, I'm not trying to get all up in it. I feel bad missing chat messages and stuff. I'm still used to, you know. I'm really grateful there's a ton of people here. I guess I'm just not used to it, you know, and... Careful. We're generally a very yappy conversational stream, and I feel bad for letting all our regulars' messages go by and stuff. But this is like how we literally have to play this game if we want to make progress. First prediction over. Believers won. Believers won. I have not died yet today. You dig? Noita isn't very forgiving for taking eyes off your screen. That sentence can stop after the word forgiving. I think it is probably the least forgiving video game I've ever played. I genuinely think there are, like, I can't think of another video game that would just, like, rip, like, a 50-hour run away from you with a one-tap like Noita would. You know? At least base, you know? If you're, like, modding games to be hyper difficult, maybe, but... Could Noita be considered a Souls-like? I don't think so. I think it, you know, it's a very hard game, so it shares some things there. Isaac called? I genuinely don't think Isaac... Well, I haven't played as much Isaac, so maybe I'm wrong. Always cast auto-aim. It sucks that everything else about you is bad. We have Rock, but that auto-aim isn't enough for... To me. It doesn't, like, make Rock home, I would say. Yeah, and in Isaac, the games are much shorter. Once again, you could do literally everything right. You could play Noita. You could play Noita for 20 hours in a run. You could make all the right choices. You could do everything right. And then you could do what I was doing on my parallel run, my parallel worlds run, and you could be trying to go up to one of those sky islands, and you can just get hit with a polybolt and die. You just get hit with a polybolt and die. And it has nothing to do with all of the preparation you've done. Nothing to do with it. It's just, you got hit with a polybolt, you're dead. You know, and realistically, there are little ways to get around those things, but I'm saying, like, one little mistake, and it's just gone. All of it, just gone. Skill issue has everything to do with not getting hit? Sure, 100%. But what I'm saying is very few games are that punishing. Very, very few games are that punishing. Noita has something in particularly in common with Souls, which is lets you presents a coherent set of expectations, respects your intelligence enough to let you solve within those. Yeah. Real life war simulator. Yeah, exactly. Noita fucks you in the ass and throws a wet towel on your face. 100% agree that Noita is punishing in an intentional way. That's just one of the things that draws me into it. Yeah, I overall like it. I do think Poly is overtuned. I think it is not fun. I think it's, you know, I think it's fine. I accept it as a risk to the game, and it provides some fun in that I'm always worried about it and always thinking about how to mitigate it. So that in and of itself is fun. But I do think genuinely, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Holy. I do think genuinely it is a little anti-fun. Get good, scrub. Yeah, okay, yeah. Alright, let's... At this point, I think we're just gonna drop you. See that perspective? I like it the way it is, but I understand exactly what you mean. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It is what it is. I still love this game. This is rising to quickly become, like, one of my favorite games of all time. I put, like, you know, so much time into it over the last couple of years. Or, the last several months. I really, really love it. I'm just saying, that's the one thing that, like, design-wise to me feels, like, a little sloppy and not good. That feels like a little like they clearly needed... An answer to godliness, and Poly is it, you know, and Poly is it, and I just don't think it's that well executed. All right. In other ways, could the game balance godhood to still make the environment dangerous? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not the best answer to it, but it doesn't feel like that should be the only thing. It doesn't feel to me like that should be the only thing. And once again, I think we can all agree that, and yeah, there's good thematic stuff. Like, it's a great way to humble a god and stuff like that. But it is like, in terms of video game deaths and like rage-inducing, that is like, it feels really, really bad. It feels really, really bad. You know, and I do think that games need to be very careful with how often they elicit that feeling. And this is coming from someone who, dude, I love a very difficult game. I fought Consort Radon 350 times. Not a single one of those deaths felt as bad as some of the Poly deaths have felt, you know? It's just a different caliber, man. It's a different caliber. God's got increasingly pissed at God Run players. What was Jose's idea of that? Oh, the other day, Dunk wasn't paying attention, and Dunker slammed his face on Cursed Rock and lost a bet run. It's an unforgiving game, yeah. Electric or Freeze could equally get you chain stunned and killed, not as evil as Poly, though. Yeah, those weirdly, they don't feel quite as bad. Does make the wins feel so much better, for sure. The gods get increasingly pissed off. Yeah. There is a broken wand down there. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I guess we may as well. We don't need, like, our oil potion or whatever this is. And once again, this is all said with genuine love, because this is a game that I really do love quite a bit. But I think the more you play something, the more you can acknowledge when there are things about it that, like, maybe aren't done that well. You know? I think it's okay and fair to do that. All right. Whew. Broken wand me. Got chain froze the other day, try to fix an oil to ambrosia shift. That sucks. Noita does feel very bad when it feels like you couldn't have played it better. Almost lost my current run today to Poly. Had to dodge homing blindly shots to sheep. Super tense moment. 3k HP and it could have ended in a half second. Yeah. Certain progression points could eventually have them send stronger harbingers at you outside of HM. Or yeah, just anything else that is like counter God Run and add some variety. Because I feel like, chat, what percentage of God Runs die to Poly? You know? What percentage of God Runs die to Poly? All. Yeah. See, like I'm saying, doesn't that feel like a game design flaw? I don't agree with your take on Poly, but that's just fine by me. Yeah, no, we don't all need to agree. We don't all need to agree. I'm not saying that we should. I'm just talking about my opinion. Side other things. I actually really like Poly because it consistently creates little heart attacks, but you somehow made us dodge 3 bullets and come out alive. True, yeah. Again, I love this game. This game is fucking amazing. There are so many amazing and incredibly well done things about it. I don't want all this to come across as I'm like, Noita's badly designed. You know? I feel like 50%. What's up, Lumberjack? My very first run, I got sheep by Wand Connoisseur and dropped down in the chasm to Snowy and got Heasy Base Achievement, then got blown up by Propane. Good times. Yeah, once again, I'm not saying that Poly shouldn't exist whatsoever. I think it's weird how balanced it is, where it's like, that is the end-all be-all. That is the, like you said, the great equalizer. Alright. Want hearts and maybe a broken spell? Noita's badly designed Crunchpuff. Yep, that's it. I get him. I heard a shake. Yes, we got him. Two things on Poly. I think it levels the playing field on God Runs. It does. It does level the playing field on God Runs, but I'm saying it feels lazy that there's just one thing that does that, and it's the thing that feels insanely bad, rather than like a cool and very difficult fight or some other escalating mechanic or something. I genuinely do believe in the thing of players are good at finding problems, not necessarily finding solutions. So I'm not saying that I'm the qualified person to decide what is the solution to this. You know? No water is blue, yeah. There's some things that can kill God Runs other than Poly. Fair, yeah. I don't know everything. Fair, I don't know everything. People are saying 50% and stuff. They're just spoilers, yeah. Out of all things, Poly can be very hard to counter, yeah. Look at that. I even reacted enough to dodge 2 sniper shots and then still got hit by one. You're always mortal in this game, no matter what. There's several mechanics that eliminate true god runs in the traditional sense. It's nigh impossible to do it normally. That's the justification chat will use to just tell me no matter what, I will never get a god run in chat's eyes. Alright. My really, really good runs ended with me firing the wrong wand and doing science, yeah. There's one enemy that you've encountered, not sure if you remember what it does. Looks like it can kill any god run in a heartbeat. Interesting. Polly should permanently half your current health. That's interesting, too. He freezes everything around him. I'd be happy to tell you my personal criteria for what qualifies as a god run in my personal opinion. No, that's okay. That's okay. You should have more health when Polly, but have to make it to an HM. That's interesting. Hey, we'll catch you later, Aga. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for modding, man. Oh, shit. See, oh, he has a wand. Hard time than Nala devs. But yes, Deegan, I agree with you what you were saying before about how this game is just incredible. I think this game's amazing. I've said many times, I think this game does so many incredible, amazing things. I love it. I love it. There's a god run if you never get hit. God run, farting your hand, smelling it. Not a true god run. Not without some wiki knowledge. You'll get a godlike run and be happy. All right. I just need to keep playing the video game. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. But sometimes I feel like reading chat like gets my head in all the wrong spaces for the game. Oop. Okay. I did not mean to leave. Yet. Think about what spells can do? No. Lumberjack, I appreciate the help genuinely, but like when you say something like that to a streamer, you can't help but interpret it as like, did you think that I was not thinking about the spells before? You know? Give me some credit. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it. All right. I just mean have fun. No, I know. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I know you mean it well. Those spells you really got to think about. I know, but I do. Sometimes, I'm sorry. This is obviously just me, chat. This is obviously just me, but sometimes it's like, it just feels like chat's kind of constantly like, you are not getting it. You are not seeing it. And that gets like grating a little bit, you know? Because I'm trying my best to read through it and think through stuff, you know? And it just makes you feel stupid, man. It just makes you feel stupid. So I'm trying. I'm also trying to read and remember you guys and all this stuff. All right, concentrated spells is good. That's kind of the best thing here. Our choices aren't that good. Sure that I did, and I'm not trying. No, Lumberjack. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not trying to be negative. This hard playing Hollow Knight, yeah. So much stuff to think about. Concentrated spells is good, and spread has been hurting us. We have some high spread wands that are decent. What's up, Morgan? Welcome in. Noita's unapologetically not made for everyone. For 99.99% of people, it's made to be solved together with the community. You're doing it the hard way. That's true. Yeah, and I know I'm not supposed to know everything, and I'm not saying I should know everything, but I'm saying, I don't know, it's the... I'm trying too hard to people please with chat. I love you guys, thank you for being here. I'm not saying that I don't want to do that at all. I just worry too much about, I see conflicting opinions. This is something I've talked with the mods about, where it's like, literally there's a dichotomy of some people are like, cast the nuke, and other people are like, do not cast the nuke. You know, and I'm just, I don't know. I'm trying too hard to please everybody. Let's take concentrated spells here. Damage up is amazing. But shift every run, cast the nuke. Yeah. We have short range homing here. We have rock. We only have enough mana to buy one wand right now. I think damage up is best, probably. Don't cast the nuke. Okay. You are very, very good. We have extra cast delay. This adds cast delay. Not if we put it in a trigger. That's pretty good. It's very, very, very good. That's very, very, very good. Okay, cool. Damage wand is settled. We could put a damage up on it, but would that make it hurt me? Cast the nuke equals instant funny. Don't cast the nuke equals even funnier, but delay. That's, you know, you're kind of right. We can do damage up or crit chance. Hey, what's up, Ryath? Welcome in. Alright. Crits aren't reflected there. I feel like that's pretty good. Enough mana for one wand. Okay. We have a better trigger there. I mean, the damage plus is tempting. We want to get homing eventually for sure. Homing might be a good one to just take with us for now. We don't really need the damage plus this very second. Because it's already doing super big Dongus Damahe. I also don't need like a million of these. And you're trash, so... Take this. Homing is very good to have around, because we have rock. Eventually with Greek spells and stuff, we could, you know, really make that pretty sicko. Now, let's keep one of you. Our digging is still, like, pretty mid, though, which sucks. I don't need this many triggers, man. I also don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need Summon Rock Spirit. I don't need this. I know I'm making a mess of this Holy Mountain. I'm sorry, but I also don't care. Keep this for now. Keep this for now. You're a shooty wand, which is going to dig a bit, but not dig a ton. We kind of have nothing that digs a ton, though, except Black Hole. Except Black Hole. You like Hookshot? I haven't really come to love Hookshot. I'm going to be real with you. I've not come to love Hookshot. It is interesting. It can move you around, which is cool. It can move you around, which is cool, but I don't know. Not one of my favorites, but it's interesting to play with sometimes. We really just need some digging. Maybe it's just I gotta take a Black Hole wand with me out there. You have so much spread. I definitely don't need all these hook bolts. Maybe I'll keep one for the road. I'll keep one for the road. The teleport from Wish, yeah. Timu teleport. Do we really need 3 of these around? I think we don't. I kind of think we gotta start saving some Holy Mountains. I do. I'm gonna be real with you. I think it's time we start saving them. Timu teleport bolt, yeah. Can we see concentrated light with ping pong? Sure. too fast. You don't even get to see it. Huge prep, chat. Huge time prep. Whoops. Oh, no! Fuck. Yep, scrap the run. It's over. Kinda curious if we hit him with this. Better to just get the trick damage, but that thing does big damage. That probably could kill him, chat. He's shooting the fishies. Yep. We have enough to buy another wand now. Crunchy cast 2? It didn't, though. It didn't. It didn't have enough mana to. So fuck you, Beefy. Maybe I read the mana before. Okay. One maxing. All right, let's do a little bit of exploration down here and then come back up for the heal. Noita's incredibly difficult, but it's the only roguelike I've seen where you can freely backtrack once you're strong enough. Yeah, once again, I think Noita's insanely sick, and its design is mostly immaculate. And I do think it's so sick that it sometimes, like, doesn't even feel like a roguelike. It feels like it transcends the genre, man. You know what I'm saying? Just the way it's set up. Careful! Yeah, it's an awesome concept. A Noita-like game. I mean, Magicraft is definitely basically a Noita-like game. I know. He was a guy. Whatever. Magicraft is literally like, let's take the Noita wand crafting system and put it into like a Binding of Isaac style roguelike. Alright, I see you! You murder all healers, no exceptions? That surprises me, because chat was always like, I cannot believe you've done this, you know? ECR better dead. I'm intrigued about this game you mentioned. Yeah, if you haven't seen Magicraft, look it up. I played it a bit, Deegan, so you could watch me play it on the YouTube if you want to just peek at it. It's legit like Binding of Isaac meets Noita. That's a very clean way to describe it. For your VOD, thanks. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, by the way, speaking of the VODs, I actually updated the spreadsheet today, chat, so the Hex Stuff sheet should be up to date with, like, recent VODs and shit. Trouble than it's worth. Feels bad kiting for, like, 15 minutes to have him kill himself. If you can get him and you're low, I mean, it can be worth. I've had a couple times where it's been pretty worth. Yeah, remember, this is all before I got the heal on the last floor. Oh, kind of need it now. Hey, thanks for the lyric, Sister of the Sea. Can I please see the bottom section of your progress on enemy mobs? Sure. That where the bosses are. You got my Colmy. You got my High Alchemist. You got other Alchemist. Goal after getting a God run? Parallel Worlds. Parallel Worlds. Yeah, trying too hard to preserve a healer makes you do awkward dances. Yeah, exactly. Just fungal shifted lava to acid. Let me lock in. Oh no. Murdered some innocent mimic flasks. They are not innocent. We should end this episode soon, by the way. It's been an hour and a half. Over it. It's been almost 2 hours. But we had the little intermission for the phone call in the middle, so. I see that gold. Look at those plasma beams, chat. It's burning fuel. It's gonna run out of fuel in a minute. Careful. It's done now. Never seen that. I'd never seen that before either. It was some kind of big drill. So, and it had oil in it. So if you could somehow get more oil in it, you could make it keep doing that. That's chainsaw. You guys see that? That was motherfucking chainsaw. Careful. Careful. That's what we're talking about, baby. And there's a chest over there. That is a fucking insane wand. That is an insane wand. Yeah, if a single pixel of oil drops into that tank, I'm fucked. Put that shit down. Alright, where's the vault? Or not the vault, not the vault. The forge. I still have a heal up top, by the way, so we could go back up and get that and then clear this place more thoroughly. We also left behind this trash back here. Oop! Oh, get dodged! We found the shop up here. Love of God, please heal? No. Your health is at anxiety levels. Energy shield sector, light. I actually do love light. Okay. Now, the Holy Splody. I actually don't like the Holy Splody that much. Holy bombs, you can beat the boss, note as your PC. If I had fire immunity and explosion immunity, I would consider the Holy Hand Grenade. I would bet that reading Crunchpuff chat has ended more of my runs than Puffs. I don't know, maybe. I've lost a lot of runs due to glancing. Because I like interacting with y'all, man. I know I was just scolding you all. I wasn't trying to, but I know that might have been what it felt like. But I don't know. You know, it's just because I'm just trying to make good content, trying to be entertaining, while also trying to play the game well, and it's just, you know. Back to this take. I quit. What take? Pull me more. Taketh thee this thine hand grenade. Used my daddy voice on chat. So you're insane. You can be overwhelming. Don't worry about it. Hell yeah, Lumberjack. I appreciate you, buddy. Interaction's worth the death sometimes, Drew, but we've been playing this game for like almost 300 hours now. We have almost 300 hours now, so it's like we need to make progress, you know? We need to. Okay, so you were a lot of fun, but Mingar, double crit chance, which probably does stack, by the way. 5 mana drain. A funny idea, chat. many of these we got? You're free, right? You increase lifetime. Maybe that'll make the chainsaws do a little bit more damage. How's it that slow? Whoa, the ping pong is too crazy. Oh, wait, I know what we must do. This is what we must do. It'll need to be faster. Hold on, we can make this work. How many are you casting? 3, 5. Not casting near as many of these as it could. Why? How is this still not fast enough? The chainsaws are going, they're look, oh, it's because of the spread, I think. It's a lot of recharge time we have to kill. It is making it back around for the wrap. So it's casting all of it. That's where it starts to slow down. That still casts all of it. And that's gonna hurt really, really bad. Sorry, let me catch up a little bit here. Hey, El Broski, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I feel like me saying it too often takes away its value, but there's a good reason so many of us are always here. Gameplay's a part, but it's a stream at the end of the day. You're doing something right. I know, Mira, I know. It's the shitty thing of like, because all the people are here, I feel the extra pressure. But thank you guys for being here for real. Hate to say it, you made me do the math for this one. Yeah. Chainsaw to the front, the delay has to have already happened. True. Oh, yeah, right, like this. Yes. Oh, I forgot about that. I knew that and I'd forgotten, genuinely. Yeah. No, that's a great call. How'd you make it so accurate? Concentrated spells. That's what we're looking for. That was the one thing I was missing. Yep, very, very, very good. Okay, so that wand is going to be very, very excellent, honestly. And we can fit more modifiers, like, you guessed it, damage up. I'm gonna pick that guy back up, don't worry. Chat, do not even fucking look. Do not even look at the saw blade orbit. You guys know it's gone. You guys know it's instantly gone. Okay, that's gonna hurt really, really bad. That's gonna hurt really bad. Can you afford being homing? Saw blade orbit is great, I'm sure, but like, come on. It can hang. It's casting the homing, dude. That's gonna be... Oh, whoops, shit. That's gonna be insane. Shield sector, good call, Ian, if we can hang with it. Does it matter where it is on the wand? Nope. Yep. Yep. That's a game-winning wand right there. Easy peasy. That wand can absolutely, without fail, win the game, I think. Tech with saw blade orbit you might not have thought of? Sure, go ahead, Evil. Once again, I'm not denying that the saw blade orbit absolutely can be good. I'm saying on a run where I'm specifically saying I'm gonna be careful. I'm not gonna fuck with the saw blade orbit. I think that checks out. I think that checks out big time. But yeah, with concentrated spells on, I think this is going to do thousands of damage easy. Yeah, put some nukes on a saw blade orbit. Unless you have homing. Yeah, once again, saw blade orbit, I get it. I get it. Could definitely be very good. But I'm not willing to risk it. We're not doing a silly run tonight. We're just not. I'll keep one of you around, and I think that's it. I'm going to keep both of you. You can never have enough chainsaws. I want to keep the black hole. What do we not need here? I don't think hook blade's gone, or maybe just our base spark bolts are gone. Can always come back here for them, because I do want to keep the black holes. Have you ever gone in with a slow shooting big boom wand? I have, Deegan. I've used a big boom wand before. Cookie pertaining to shield sector you might already know? Sure, go ahead. Do you notice how many saw blades show up close in front of you? You were actually only shooting one chainsaw, and the rest is shot in front of you. Oh, because of the way this is set up. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Still doing insane damage, though. Even just the one chainsaw goes insane. So why do... Because things and triggers don't affect cast delay? Do this instead. No, that still won't work. So there is no way for us to get it to cast all the chainsaws at the end and get rid of the cast delay. Unless we have it on a 2-cast wand. Are you guys unnecessary? No, you're still speeding up the wand. You know what? Frankly, fuck it. I don't see a problem. I don't really see a problem. It's doing really big damage regardless. And you know what? Let's go ahead. I understand Chainsaw's magic property. I believe in full at this point. It removes all cast delay from spells before it within the same exact cast block. It does not work inside of a trigger, though, because things inside of a trigger don't affect cast delay. Let's go ahead and wrap that episode there. You can move the double at the start right after trigger, but it's fine as is. But then it still wouldn't give me the chainsaw reduction. Let's go ahead and wrap that episode there. Pay out the believers. I'm a chainsaw believer. Pay out the believers. Let's wrap that up. First episode for the night there. We're going to take a 10-minute break, and then we will come back and do another episode after this. Hopefully, y'all are enjoying so far. Sorry I was getting so crabby about chat. Once again, I really appreciate you guys being here. I'm just trying my hardest to do my best. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. If you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody.